It's time for Mountain Crest High School Sports, a presentation of 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, DD Auto and Salvage, Adams Wealth Advisors, Mountain Crest Booster Club, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, The Logo Shop, and Planet Fitness. Now, it's time for the Mountain Crest Mustangs on 107.7 KLZX.
Hello and welcome in everybody here to Bear River High School, the home of the Bear River Bears, as we get ready for another region game. Mountain Crest and Bear River set to take off for the second time on the year. Welcoming everybody here to the sports broadcast booth. My name is Cody Olson, your voice of Mountain Crest High School. I'm joined here with Coach Olson to my left, and we get ready for another region matchup in a game where, a lot of energy. Every time the Bears and Mountain Crest play, you get a lot of energy, you get a lot of fire, and you almost get a mashup, of football and basketball sometimes when these guys play. And it's really fun. It's like football round 2 almost.
Yeah. So this is an old school rivalry. These two have, played against each other since the beginning. There was a time when Bear River went down to 3A, and there was a few little while when they weren't in the same division, but it has been a huge rivalry for a long time, and it's a lot of fun and very physical, which I like as a football coach.
That's right. And if you like physical basketball, you're going to be in for a good one tonight. It is senior night for the Bear River Bears here on 107.7 KLZX. The visiting Mountain Crest Mustangs hoping to get revenge, dropping this game last time at home against Bear River in a game that got pulled away from them in the end. A stellar performance from the seniors. Porter Merrill and Tyden Jones did enough to get the win in Hiram. Now Mountain Crest comes in to try and get a win of their own, an attempt to usurp the Bears in the region standings. Let's take a look at those region standings right now. As you take a look at the very end, the last day of January, it is Green Canyon who sits atop at 9-1 in region play, followed by Ridgeline at 8-2, Skyview in third at 6-3. Skyview is visiting Westfield tonight, who sits at fourth. That'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to Hurricane John Newbold on the call, you can catch him on CashValleyDaily.com as well. And now Bear River and Mountain Crest trying to vie for the 5 and 6 spot, with Logan at the bottom at 1 and 8. That's your region standings. What surprised you the most? I mean, going in, looking at the preseason picks and everything like that, looking at this here at the standings now, what's the most surprising thing to you?
Nothing has really surprised me. I know that sounds weird, but we knew Green Canyon was going to be at the top. We knew Ridgeline was kind of the only question mark because it was a new coach, and you're always learning a new system, but they've actually come along really well. Skyview, even on their low years, is hanging in there. So it's not been a surprise because I really knew the bottom half would be kind of a dogfight with Bear River, Mountain Crest, Logan, and Westfield. But it's just interesting to see how it's playing out. With these last 2 or 3 games left with each one of them, there could be quite a bit of jostling through there. Honestly, both of these teams have got a kind of a hard row to hoe after this game because Mountain Crest plays Skyview and Ridgeline at home, and then Bear River plays Logan tomorrow, quick turnaround, and then I believe they have one more game after that. They play Logan and then Ridgeline. So again, a really tough one. They got an easy one, they got a tough one, but they got to turn right around and play at 5 o'clock tomorrow at Logan. So
yeah, and we talked about those tough turnarounds. Mountain Crest, was at the mercy of a couple quick turnarounds in the middle of the season, and you could tell it wore on the legs of the Mustangs a little bit.
It did.
It's not going to help them necessarily tonight, as this is the round 1 of 2 on back-to-back games for Bear River, but as the Mountain Crest Mustangs come into this, they played so well against Green Canyon 2 days ago, and we talked about it both on that broadcast before and even before we began tonight. If the Mustangs play the game that we know they're capable of, like they did against Green Canyon, this could be a game that they could easily come away with a victory against the Bears.
Yeah, if they bring the same team that they had versus Green Canyon, who basically went toe-to-toe for 3 out of 4 quarters with Green Canyon, the best team in region, then yeah, they should do really well. The biggest problem that we've seen is how Mountain Crest likes to play down to their competition. And what's funny is Bear River has a little bit better record, so they're really on pace. I believe Mountain Crest has a 6-14 record. Bear River 7-13. Basically, that first game being the only difference between the two. So it's going to be very interesting because, like you say, this Mountain Crest team, which we love, is a very Jekyll and Hyde team. Yep. And you just never know who's going to come out.
You never know. It makes it exciting to call. It really does.
Right.
Worthy to note that the Mountain Crest Mustangs have not won a region game on the road this year.
No.
They've only won 2 home games against Logan, the bottom of the region, and then a big win against Westfield, where we felt like they played a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Felt like they got into their own. They got revenge against the Longhorns after dropping their first game in Taylor. And now the Mountain Crest Mustangs are going to get the second look at the Bear River Bears. Coming into this, you know it's going to be a dogfight. You're in a hostile environment, great crowd here in Bear River. What does Coach Chandler's message really need to be in order to get these guys focused and continue the success of what they had against Green Canyon into a completely different place?
Well, and that's what you basically talk about. You talk about your success versus Green Canyon, your success versus Westfield, and say, hey, we need that team, guys. We need all of you to produce going forward. And I think that's what Coach has got to talk to them about.
If you want to get a little bit of a better look around the gymnasium, I don't know if we'll get a panel. I'm sure we'll be going up and down the court. This is a different type of gym.
Yeah, it is.
Than maybe some of the other region games that you're used to. Bear River's gymnasium is very, I don't know, it gives me like a very like amphitheater vibe. You're like looking down at the floor, at least from our perspective. The court's a little bit different. The basket is set farther away from the wall than maybe perhaps you're used to at Mountain Crest. It's a different look here.
It's very similar, smaller, but very similar to St. Mary's venue.
Oh, yeah,
If you've ever been there, it looks just like this kind of a deal. So
it'll be something to kind of think about and look forward to as we go forward. It is senior night for the Bear River Bears. We'll go ahead and recognize them before the start of our game tonight as we get ready for our starting lineups. We're 4 minutes away from tip-off time here in Tremonton, and we'll get ready for more action.
Yeah.
Right after this on 107.7 KLZX.
Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon Sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Green Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon Sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors. The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Locker 42. This is the store for Aggie fans. All your favorite apparel with an Aggie logo. Stay warm and fashionable in a cocoon blanket or a coat. Pick out a warm Aggie beanie. Choose a hat from Locker 42's wall of hats. This is the store where Aggie fans shop. Locker 42, downtown Logan.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Tremonton as we get ready for the action here tonight. It is time for us to get our starting lineups today, brought to you by the Logo Shop. The Logo Shop. You really can put your logo on just about anything. We got a great decal. Well, light show. Oh, look at this. Beautiful
That is
stuff.
cool.
Number 2, Cash Avery, senior tonight, getting the start. Number 5, behind him, Bridger Adams. That's pretty sweet.
That is actually really cool.
Tyden Jones, number 15. Number 20, Cody Nelson. And then the senior Maverick Sorensen, number 24. That is your starting 5. Oh, they're announcing all the seniors. I wonder who the actual starting 5
I don't
are
know. That'll be interesting.
They'll be every senior will get their
Well, I'm sure
number
they'll get some
called.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to get their number called. Your seniors for Bear River tonight: Cash Avery, Bridger Adams, Porter Merrill, Tyden Jones, Cody Nilsson, and Maverick Sorensen. Your starting 5 for the Mountain Crest Mustangs is the same starting 5 that we saw back earlier in the week. It is Nico Dimitrikov, Easton Pugmire, Noah Carden, Parker Andrus, and Mason Smith. Everybody finds their seats. We are ready and underway to go ahead here in Bear River. Into the half circle we go. It is Pugmire and Jones that will tip it off. It is won by Pugmire, and the Mustangs will start off offensively, working left to right on your radio dial. Wearing the all blues tonight versus the all whites and red trim for the Bear River Bears. It's a nice little color combination by both of these teams. Mason Smith denied at the top of the arc by Cash Avery. Pugmire looking, got to get it in somewhere. The shot clock down to 13 now. Back door, here is Dimitrikov floating it up and inside the key with the left hand and is down and in. That has been the most consistent shot we've seen from Mountain Crest, is that
all
hook
year,
shot
yeah,
from Nico Dimitrikov. 2-0 here on the scoreboard in Bear River in favor of the Mustangs. Setting up on the backdoor set, right side, long launch from the 2 inside the arc. Missed by Cash Avery, a rebound by Easton Pugmire, getting caught up in the tree arms, or rather the trees that are
trees, yeah, they got
his arms, was Bridger Adams. So that'll be the first foul called against the Bears. Mustangs get the basketball back.
Mountain Crest is running a man defense right now. Not right now, but in the game right now.
Currently right now. Dimitrikov, handoff to Carden, slithering his way inside, off the glass, falling up and away with the left hand. 2 back-to-back lefty shots for the Mustangs, and 100% field goal percentage as they go up 4-0 here early in the first.
Yeah, I like how they're going down to the basket.
Avery blocked by Andrus, saved by Smith out of bounds. Defense to offense, running the court is Pugmire. Reverse layup, hangs on the rim, won't go, and it's a rebound by Tyden Jones.
So close.
Easton Pugmire has been more aggressive going to the basket since we first called his name at the beginning of the year, and it's been so helpful for the Mustangs.
Yeah. He's been doing a really good job down underneath and with rebounds.
Here's another attack by Avery on the left side. No dice as they have to pull it back out. Maverick Sorensen will give it left, screen to his right. Flash, and the Bears have 8 seconds on the shot clock. They got to put a shot up soon. Driving the baseline, wraparound pass, stolen away by Carden. The Mustangs right now are in control. Carden all the way to the hoop, laying it up and in. He's got hang time and a half.
He does, and he's got a nice touch, too.
6-0 run for the Mustangs, looking like they're picking right off, picking up right where they left off against Green Canyon. Here's an open look for the Bears, and Noah Carden can do nothing but foul Maverick Sorensen as he gets a great screen near the elbow, goes inside the key, and is fouled 2 shots coming up.
That's one that you just wish you could get back because your arm ends up in the wrong spot.
Yep. We have a replay assist here in Bear River. They've got a great setup audio-visual wise.
They really do. We do miss...
And bowling ball graphics.
That's pretty cool.
Bowling alley graphics. That's great.
Yeah, they have upgraded. Let us put it that way.
Maverick Sorensen will hit the first free throw down and in. No problem there on the first. We get multiple angles, too. Am I seeing this correctly? Multiple angles and multiple different cameras here in Bear River.
Wow.
This is the best setup that I've seen in the state of Utah, as Sorensen will go 2 for 2 from the line.
It is. It's really nice.
I'm totally jelly.
Mm-hmm.
My jelly factor.
Yeah,
super high.
In the game announcements for the home team had quite the graphics on the floor.
Andrus wrapping up underneath, gets through the defense and lays it up and in. Very calm, collected, the Mustangs now 8-2 as Andrus gets his bucket. Corner 3 quickly in transition, no good. Carden skies up in the air to grab it. Tries to wiggle his way through the first line of defense. Stelled back. Dimitrikov going over the top, triple teamed, has the ball still in his hands, looking for the backdoor cut. Nobody open. Here's Carden now, getting past his man, floating it up and in, and another bucket by Noah Carden, who has turned quickly into somebody we didn't quite know was going to get minutes for varsity to now an essential star for the Mustangs.
I keep wanting to ask him if he found like special Magic Nikes in his locker at some point during this game.
He's got that Monstar thing going on. He stole the talent from wherever it was. He's got it now, or it was already there. We just didn't know about it. Here, driving in, losing the basketball, but then going back up with it. Good control is number 1. Kaiser Thurgood, who got quickly substituted in the basketball game. Andrus up and through, contact by Thurgood, and
Thurgood needs out. I think he caught something right in the gut.
Yeah, he did. Andrus came in with a full head of steam, bounced right off of Thurgood, and immediately Thurgood puts up his arm.
I think it was one of those things where you just hit in the wrong place, or while you're breathing out. You know what I mean?
One of those low hits in the gut where it just takes you right out, and he calls for a substitute immediately. So. Andrus with 4 points, Carden with 4 points. Here's a drive in on the right side, and one layup is good by Tyden Jones.
That was a good layup for Tyden.
Going across the key with the right hand dominant. Dimitrikov catches some action on the arm, and that will be a chance for a 3-point play. Shot up and off the brick, no good by Jones. Rebound Dimitrikov as the Mustangs slow it down. Look over to the near side to Coach Smith, who says, let's get this offense rolling here. Dimitrikov at the top of the arc. He's going to drive and lose the basketball going to his left. Good pressure put on by Sorensen. Bears take it back. Long shot, no good. Wrapping around and sent back into the arms of Bear River. Step in 2. That one won't go on the right side.
Bear River really having trouble shooting right now, but Mountain Crest kind of gone cold as well. So
12-6 with 3:19 left in the first. Andrus to the quick side near for Smith. Set up for 3. Carden launching long, and it will be short off the front of the rim. Trying to grab it on a wrestle in the near side corner, won by the Bears. Here they come the opposite way. Jones left alone for 3, launches it up. That one is short. Ball still up for grabs after it was knocked out of the hands of Pugmire. Noah Carden comes away with it, driving, laying it up. This one too strong, and it will be a foul on the rebound, I think.
Yeah, there at the end after the shot.
Sorensen gonna get foul called on him as he tried to box out Easton Pugmire. That will be the first timeout of the game. It will be a 30-second timeout. Coach, they came out shooting hot.
Yeah.
The Mustangs did in this one, and it's come a little bit easier than what we've seen previously.
Yeah, they look comfortable, which, for a long time they didn't. I think that it's a little bit different or simpler offense they're running. They're trying to take advantage of the quick, fast breaks, and, they're really playing their basketball, which has helped them a lot these last 3 games, I would say.
Everything really has been inside the key, and it's been a layup Dribble handoff, speed around any corner that you find, and it's either Noah Carden, Parker Andrus, or the rest that are going to the bucket strong and confident. This is the brand of basketball, really, that the Mustangs have been trying to brew all year long, and it's been pretty decent here in the first couple minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, and one of the things I like about this lineup is that they've got, or at least they did, have the 3 bigs in and worked it down underneath.
Martinson on the quick turnaround 3. That one won't go. It will go out of bounds, last touched by Jones. So on the floor now for the Mustangs after the substitution, it is Smith, Andrus, Pugmire, Carden, and Tayton Martinson. For the Bears, they've got a plethora of other faces in. Carden, again, driving, flying away. This one will nestle its way in. I thought that was going to be short.
I thought so too.
8 feet out inside the key, falling away. Goes down and in. Carden, right now, I think with 8 points of 14.
Yeah.
And another steal and a deflection off of his hand. Smith running the floor in front of the media table. Carden again, switching to his left. Going up and in, and a wraparound pass. Pugmire contested at the pinnacle of his shot, trying to go with the reverse. No good, but a good pass nonetheless by Noah Carden. It's been a catalyst, really,
it
so
really
far.
has.
Jones gets past Pugmire, falling away. No good, rebounded by Sorensen. Got the perfect bounce for the Bears, and they retain possession and reset the offense. Sorensen holds it in his hands. That one deflected, touched. Here's Andrus running the floor, and the tomahawk jam.
Putting the emphasis on that. Andrus.
Few deflections and steals, and the Mustangs have capitalized off of the turnovers. Mismatch, Carden versus Sorensen, giving up a lot of weight advantage inside the key, and the assist from Sorensen to Jones is complete for an easy wraparound toss and in. 16-8 with 1:25 in the first. We've been flying through this first quarter, and it's felt a little bit better as we get a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation, yeah.
A little bit too far as Mason Smith, intended for Noah Carden, slaps his chest and says, "That's my B. That's my bad."
Yep, and that's one thing Mount Crest really did well in the Green Canyon game is they limited turnovers. They just didn't have a lot.
Thurgood back in the ball game as he's come back in, and Parker Andrus will be called for the foul. That was a off-balance shot. Thurgood gets bailed out there by the whistle. He'll go to the line for 2. Loud and proud crowd here in Bear River letting Andrus know that indeed you cannot do that. Thurgood. Shot up and in, nestles in the front of the cylinder and falls down into the bucket. 16-9. 7-point lead by the Mustangs. Second shot from the charity stripe is also good by Thurgood, who's able to come back in. We are assuming that he probably just got popped in the gut or a little bit of a, lost your wind.
Something.
Last time around. The Bears dialing up a little bit more defensive pressure, guarding well out beyond the perimeter. Here's drive to the bucket, wraparound pass, a tough shot by Smith, who takes the more difficult mid-range jumper, but he gets it to go. Thurgood over the top for Sorensen, spins, throws it up, another acrobatic one that goes in.
That was a weird shot.
It was weird, and he says, hey, doesn't matter if it goes in, I guess.
If it goes in, it doesn't matter.
18-12. 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball almost thrown away by Andrus, who has his possession saved by Martinson in front of the media table. 14 seconds now on the shot clock as the Mustangs will try and take some time off the clock, up 6. Collision at the top near the volleyball 10-foot line. Here's Jones going through, and it will be a foul on Easton Pugmire. Trying to track down the block. Jones with the smart jump stop as he had Parker Andrus and Easton Pugmire hot on his 6.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
It will be an inbound coming up for the Bears on the near side of the basket. Up and through, left alone, Tyden Jones, inside out pass for Sorensen. Good look, but air mails it. Nothing but air on that one. Final shot at the buzzer, no good, and the Mustangs will go into the second quarter up 18-12. It's been a productive offensive set. The Bears turned it on a little bit later than the Mustangs. Been a good game so far.
It has, really. Mountain Crest did jump out. Bears have been able to scrap back into it, so it is a close one so far.
All right, we'll get ready for the second quarter. More action coming up from Bear River. Mustangs lead 18-12. We'll be right back on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com. This is a Mountain Crest Booster Club presentation of Mustang basketball.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections.
Welcome back here into the action. Bear River High School, Mustangs, Bears on the hardwood. Round 2 between these two teams. The first one goes to Bear River back in Hiram, but the Mustangs showing some fight, a little bit of dominance, up by 6, 18-12 at the start of our second quarter. Inbound by the Bears on the far sideline. Cool, calm, and collected is Thurgood after he gets the reception. Goes up and through, a lot of contact, and goes all the way down into the rim and out. Oh, tough shot. Thurgood made it seem a little bit easy, falling away. Bear River's had some acrobatic circus shots so far in this one. They've gone down and in.
Yep.
That one did not. It went 3/4 of the way in and then popped back out. Tipped out of bounds by the Bears. Mustangs will take it. Carden working the offense. Bounce pass to Andrus. Goes against Sorensen. It will be a foul before the shot. As Bears come out with a different defensive look on that one. They tried a 1-3-1 look, I believe.
Yeah.
In terms of the zone, it caught Mountain Crest off guard, but Carden was able to find Andrus for a quick look near the free throw line. Here comes the Mustangs on the inbound. Into the corner. Martinson, no hesitation, three-point shot. It will be short off the front of the rim. Good rebounds into the arms of Avery, who slows it back down, steps in front of the half circle and launches it wide right to his man, wrapping underneath the baseline. Thurgood, step back, 3. No. Rebound on the floor. Mountain Crest will get another foul, and we've had a few of them on rebounds as the kids are boxing out and trying to get physical on those. 7:22, another chance for Bear River.
And I believe that's Andrus' second, so that's why he's coming out.
Try and protect that as Pugmire will come back in. It will be the second personal foul on Parker Andrus. In the game is Cale Muir. Didn't play a lot versus Green Canyon. Here comes the three-pointer. Good by Cash Avery, who kind of just wiggled his way through a double screen on the far side and launched it up and in.
Yeah.
Here's the Bears, down by 3. Handoff to Muir at the top. Back to Muir. Stepping in. 3-ball. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded back by the Bears. Step in 3 the other way. No. Late pass inside, and it will be a travel on Tyden Jones, who lost his balance trying to wrestle the ball away and then sat down on his bottom. That counts as a foot.
Yep, that does.
And that will be a travel. Smith looking over near the sideline. The Mountain Crest Mustangs getting outscored in a little bit of a mini run here by the Bears. They're trying to get back to that dominant first quarter. Pugmire to Muir. Inside, Dimitrikov definitely held on that one.
Yeah, Dimitrikov was held bad underneath there. He couldn't get to the ball.
Yep.
That would have been a hold in football.
Sneaky little defensive back moves. Tyden Jones. And it was thrown out of bounds. Turnover on the Mustangs. Carden meeting his player at the top. Wrap around. Avery on the block. Up and under move versus Muir. Beautiful. 1-point ball game. The Bears coming back into it roaring. Mustangs nursing a 1-point lead, 18-17, with 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Driving to the hoop, Dimitrikov trying to keep his balance, throws the baby hook up, and it is short.
Short. It's very rare that he misses that one, but he did.
Yeah, tough defense by Tyden Jones, who did not give up any ground. Up at the top of the arc. Shuffle left versus Carden, driving in, and a foul. And Coach Smith trying to see where that foul was, and he's going to get an explanation by our referee. On the side of the head, they say. 2 shots. This is a chance for Bear River to go ahead and get the lead from the charity stripe with 5:52 left. Shot up and good. By the fiery redhead, Bridger Adams.
His first points of the game.
Second shot coming up for Adams, the senior. That one also in. Bears take the lead, 19-18 over the Mustangs after a little bit of a mini run to start the second quarter. Mason Smith trying to find some type of action, and that's not the way to do it. It's almost thrown out of bounds. Luckily, Smith's head on a swivel
to
was
able
grab
to
it.
get out there.
Sidestep left, inside to Dimitrikov, and stolen away. They're just a hair early. Backdoor cut. This ball up for grabs again, and another ball with a lot of contact inside.
Yeah, that should have also been a foul.
Kick out, 3. Good contest. No good on the shot, and it's rebounded by Noah Carden. How he gets those rebounds, I
don't
have
know.
No
Yeah,
idea.
he does, though. You've seen his vertical. He can jump.
He can jump, absolutely. Pugmire backing down his man. Drop stepping, double team, falling away, up and rolls off the back of the iron. Mountain Crest forcing things now.
Yeah,
not getting good shots.
Yep.
Under 5 now before halftime. Reese looking for his man at the top. Driving is Avery versus Smith, and he's going to miss his layup. So Bear River trying to do the same type of concoction that the Mustangs had. Coach Smith is going to call the timeout. 32nd. What have you seen really in the start of the second quarter that's really caused this momentum shift here?
Well, Mountain Crest hasn't scored yet this half, or this quarter, which makes a big difference. Bears able to come back. You know, that started in that first quarter, near the end of the first quarter, and they've just kind of continued to roll. I think Mountain Crest is playing a little bit too tight right now. They've got to loosen up like they were at the beginning of this game.
You can definitely tell from the body language. To begin the game, the Mustangs loose, like they just got out of a full body massage. And now, you know, that little mini run by the Bears, you can feel it tense up a little bit.
That little
caused
bit of
a little bit of an
panic.
issue. Less passing, more ISO type of offense for the Mustangs that hasn't helped or hasn't garnered much offense and of production, really.
And the last game versus Green Canyon, it was the second quarter that they had a lapse and then were unable to get back from through that whole game. So,
all right, the Mustangs will go ahead and inbound in front of the Bear River bench. It's Noah Carden that will do so. The Bears showing some man defense. It is Carden to Smith with Pugmire, Dimitrikov, and Martinson on the floor. Working his way to the right side. Wants to get it to Pugmire. No good. There is Carden, double teamed at the top of the arc. Gets it inside, and Dimitrikov is fouled by Tyden Jones. Trying to work through Dimitrikov's body to get to the basketball, and that will be his first. And our referee is having a discussion with the Bear River students of as what he saw, and I don't think you're entitled to have that.
To do that with not with the students.
Here's Dimitrikov on the block, has a little bit of a mismatch here. Tries to throw it to his teammate underneath Martinson. It's deflected out and away. 21 seconds on the shot clock and a reset for the Mustangs who want the lead back. Dimitrikov on the block again, double teamed. Ball lost once again, running the floor. Here's the Bears. Layup is good. Cash Avery. Bears are getting a little bit smart to that interior passing of Mountain Crest.
Well, the movement's just not nearly as fluid either for Mountain Crest.
Smith, right side wing extended. Nobody open, and they got to go to the secondary look in this offensive set. Smith Back in, Dimitrikov. Bounce pass to Pugmire on the baseline. Back out to Carden. ISO ball again. The Mustangs don't have anywhere to go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dimitrikov spinning back, gets his man off balance. No good. Rebound and put back by Pugmire is good. So Pugmire bails out the Mustangs late in the shot clock after finding the offensive rebound, and they are down now 21-20 with 3 minutes before halftime. Christensen, quick pass to the right side. Around the corner, it will go to Avery. Thurgood. Up and off balance, and it will be missed off the left side of the rim. Tracked down by Martinson in the corner, as now Mountain Crest will get a chance to get the lead back.
Now they finally got the lid off the bucket. Let's see.
Dimitrikov on the block. Help coming. Deflected, and it's touched off of the hands of Carden and out of bounds.
Mountain Crest getting into that yips. They're losing the ball. They're kind of, they've got to loosen up a little bit. They're playing a little too tight.
Dimitrikov, his first option, really nowhere to go. He panics a little bit, tosses a cross-court pass that was easily telegraphed. Here's a drive to the bucket here, and now this is Bear River via Cody Nilsson on the drive with the right hand, up and in. Whatever confidence the Mustangs had to start the game, it has transferred on the court to the Bears as they are up 23-20. An offensive foul on the court. I didn't even see what happened.
They called it on, I think it was Andrus. He was just trying to get through. I mean, he didn't hit him or anything. I've seen a lot more violent things out there tonight not called. I'll put it that way.
Andrus will go to the bench with his third, and the Mustangs are going to have to go down shorthanded. Parker Andrus. Got to protect his 2 fouls left. He's going to be a big key, and he was part of the reason why the Mustangs went up early in the first quarter. A little flat-footed, different type of defense. Man shown here by the Mustangs. Thurgood almost runs into his own man. Has to pick it up and give it over to Avery at the top of the arc. Step in 3, left alone, no good. Ball up in the air, and Dimitrikov out-jumps everybody to go ahead and grab it. Martinson squeezes past his man, and his shot up and through, no good. Coach Smith really upset with that call.
Well, you either have an offensive or a defensive foul there, because Martinson went right to the floor when he was hit. So
near side driving baseline, Nilsson up and through with the reversal. The Bears starting to gain a lot of traction here, getting away from the Mustangs. They're up 25-20 with 1 minute before halftime. Mountain Crest has got to be able to find something. They've only scored 2 points since the beginning of the quarter. It's been a dead zone here. Martinson up and through again. And another missed layup.
He was hit on the arm pretty bad on that one, too. I'm kind of surprised no call.
Here's Avery. Step-in jumper, no good, as it's rebounded by Martinson. Coach Smith trying to tell the Mustangs to slow it down just a little bit. It's been a all Bear River second quarter.
It really has, yeah.
Smith with his back end to the front side of Cash Avery. Bounce pass to the left side elbow for Dimitrikov, and Mustangs kind of look lost and slow.
They do.
Nowhere to go with the basketball. Driving the baseline up and under. Bounce pass up at the top. Carden is hit on the arm, and we finally get a call here from the other side of the floor. That, tough one. 3 shots coming up.
Three shots coming up for Carden. Yeah, it's kind of amazing because he got nailed on that 3, and it went. There was no whistle for a long time, and then finally, the ref on this side, away on the other side, had to finally call it. Anyway,
good chance here for Noah Carden to get something on the board for the Mustangs before halftime. It has been an abysmal second quarter.
It really has, yeah.
And it's going to go ahead and continue as he misses the first.
Yeah, you got to make those shots, Had a chance to pull it within, they'll still be able to pull it within, 3, but.
Loud here in Bear River as the second shot goes down and in. He corrects whatever went wrong the first time around. 25-21. Third and final shot from Noah Carden. The lefty throws it up again, and it will be well short. 14 seconds before halftime. Jones crosses the timeline. Out on the far side angle. Gives it back up to the top for Thurgood. And Martinson gets a little bit too handsy, and he'll be called for the foul.
Yeah. Come into him a little too hard there.
That will be Martinson's first. Team foul number 4 for the Mustangs. 6 seconds on the game clock before halftime. Bear River with a chance to get some points and extend their lead. Here comes another drive from Thurgood and another foul. Martinson, got to be smarter than that.
You can't. And he could have very easily been called on the inbound for a foul as well. He was being, so, yeah, you got to really watch it.
And they'll send Kaiser Thurgood to the line for 2 shots with 2.5 left in the second quarter, and he's going to make the first free throw. This has been a tough quarter for the Mustangs. Only 3 points.
3 points for the Mustangs, yep.
Something that we're going to be talking about at halftime. Second shot for Thurgood. Takes his time, deep breath, up and looks short and is short. It's rebounded by Dimitrikov. A whistle with 0.9 seconds, then the possession arrow goes the way of the Mustangs. 1 second, you'll be able to throw something up if you're good. Here's the lob by Dimitrikov, wide left. All right, we'll go into halftime. Bear River, huge second quarter. Mustangs lose all that momentum. They go down by 5. A lot to talk about as to why that happened. Physicality started to show a little bit more on the floor.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this just happens with a lot of these region games. You have to be able to identify the consistency in the whistle. It's a part of the game. And right now, the Mountain Crest Mustangs weren't able to do that. They weren't able to identify, what can you get away with, what can you not.
Well, and it's tough, too, when it's different on both sides of the court. It makes it really hard to decide, what can I get away with? So anyway,
what was good? Let's talk about it just a little bit here before we go into our halftime break. Brought to you by the Cater Shop. They make you look good. Suits, ties, you name it. Our halftime show brought to you by the Cater Shop. First quarter, 18 points.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was coming with ease.
Yeah,
and then the second
really
quarter
easy.
just felt like you just locked up your engine, your transmission, no oil.
Yeah.
Everything gone in a moment's notice. It felt like the Mustangs tensed up a little bit. I think that was a part of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Was there anything else you were noticing out there?
I think they're just getting into the Mustangs' head. They're being very, very physical. And so you've got to realize, hey, it's going to be a physical game. I got to play to that. So I think they've got to get that in their head.
All right, we'll take the break, come back to you with more of our analysis during the halftime show brought to you by the Cater Shop. Don't go anywhere here on 107.7 KLZX and on CashValleyDaily.com.
Suit up, feel good, custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell's State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors. The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Locker 42. This is the store for Aggie fans. All your favorite apparel with an Aggie logo. Stay warm and fashionable in a cocoon blanket or a coat. Pick out a warm Aggie beanie. Choose a hat from Locker 42's wall of hats. This is the store where Aggie fans shop. Locker 42, downtown Logan.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell's State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors. The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Locker 42. This is the store for Aggie fans. All your favorite apparel with an Aggie logo. Stay warm and fashionable in a cocoon blanket or a coat. Pick out a warm Aggie beanie. Choose a hat from Locker 42's wall of hats. This is the store where Aggie fans shop. Locker 42, downtown Logan.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater shop because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Tremont as we get ready for the start of our second half. A game of momentum. First quarter, all Mustangs. Second quarter, all Bears.
Yep.
3 points to the Mustangs' name in the second quarter. You can't do that very often and expect to win basketball games.
No, you really can't. And it's so interesting how well they did in the first and then how it all just fell apart in the second. So it'll be interesting to see how Mountain Crest bounces back.
We've got about 50 seconds left before the start of our third quarter, and we're excited to bring it to you here on 107.7 KLZX. Adams Wealth Advisors, proud sponsors of the Mountain Crest Mustangs here on CashValleyDaily.com. One thing that I want to see for the Mustangs going back into this is that dribble, that handoff action, and using your speed to get downhill. I think that although I really enjoy it and like it, trying to telegraph a lob inside has not worked out for the Mustangs very well.
It really hasn't, because now they're collapsing down in on it.
Yep.
They've got to just keep moving. And then the other thing that they didn't do at all in the second quarter was fast breaks.
Yep.
Fast break points.
No,
and they've got to get back
points.
to that.
All right, let's go ahead and get started for the start of our second half. You are live with us here on 107.7 KLZX. Buzzer sounds, we get ready for upcoming region play. Second half. Oh, I'm jealous of their gym. I'm going to say this once again, but they have incredible acoustics.
Yep.
They've got great audio-visual stuff.
Yep.
And I just want to take it home.
I know.
I want to take it home for
everyone should do such
for
things.
A home theater.
Right.
That's what I want.
Right.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start off. It will be the Bears that have swapped sides of the court. They're going to go from left to right on your radio dial. The inbound coming up by the senior Adams, intended for another senior, Cash Avery, and we are underway on the far side. Mason Smith trying to force Avery to his left. Ball poked out by Dimitrikov, but gathered back by Jones. A high screen back into the near side corner. Wraparound pass as Jones falling out of bounds, gives it to Sorensen, jabs left, goes inside the key, and his shot up and good. Great ball movement by the Bears on that one.
That was really good movement by them.
7-point lead by the Bears. You never would have thought about it in the first quarter. You would have thought that Mustangs would have won this and kind of lobbed it going away. Here's the alley-oop and up and through, and no good by Easton Pugmire. The miss on the opposite end by the Bears. Here is Noah Carden, and that one is stolen away.
Stolen away. Back and forth, back and forth.
There's a tangle up of feet by Pugmire and Avery. Oh, excuse me, Adams. And it will be the first team foul assessed against the Mustangs in this one.
I think Martinson's first as well.
Was it Martinson or?
No, oh no.
No, it was Pugmire's second.
Pugmire's second, yeah.
Feet got tangled up. Adams, bounce pass to the near corner. Avery drives, throws it back to Jones, who backs down on Dimitrikov, and he'll get called for the offensive foul. So a turnover on the Bears.
Yeah. It's still, it's a 7-point lead. Obviously not insurmountable at this point.
Absolutely not.
But Mountain Crest really got to start changing things up.
Dimitrikov on the left side angle. Here is Carden, who has to stop, throws it up and off the glass. That was
a good shot.
Tough shot by Noah Carden, who's trying to will this team back into it. 28-23. Adams keeps his right hand pivot foot, throws it up and over the top of Avery. It's stolen away by Smith. And it will be a foul. And it's kind of tough. That was Almost an attempted headlock.
That was a block. It was almost a tackle. That would be really close for me to an intentional.
Yeah.
Trying to hurt him.
2 shots coming up. They're going to give him the common foul.
Ooh. Yeah, I would have definitely gone intentional on that one. But
tough stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
6:37 remaining in the third quarter. Carden at the top of the arc. Gets a screen from Dimitrikov, keeps it in the left hand, pivots left, falls away, and it goes short. No good, and a foul called against the Bears. I think that's Pugmire who's trying to flow up and in, and it will be Jones's third personal foul.
Yeah.
And one thing that I don't like about basketball, or when a basketball game just gets foul heavy for nobody. I mean, It's just not fun to see.
No.
That's what happened to the Aggie game against UNLV last night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a foul.
Game had like 5 minutes left, and it was an extra hour before it ended. And I was like, this is not.
Well, in college, you get those extra timeouts, too. So you got timeouts around there, too.
Pugmire misses the second. It will be another foul on the floor. And I think the referees are trying to get the whistle tight. They're trying to stop it. I think after the little bit of extracurricular stuff that happened on that fast break foul, the referees are like, okay, now we're everything that's going to possibly be a foul might get called in this one. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
All right. Crossing over left is Avery Smith. Trying to force him left, succeeds, and it will go into the far side corner. Thurgood back around. Here's a great drive to the bucket by Sorensen. Splits the double team. Collapsing in on the ball. One man is free, and you get an open look to the bucket driving through. Martinson, near side. In trouble. Gives it back to Pugmire. Tosses it to the opposite end of the court for Carden, who gets stonewalled at the top by Sorensen.
I think you're right that they're trying to call it a little bit tighter because it did get a really physical in that first half, and then we saw that foul, and I think you're right.
Seems like anything that could be a foul is going to be called. And you know what? Maybe
that's for the best.
Maybe it might be for the best.
If it's even, then who really cares?
Lob out of bounds.
Another turnover by Mountain Crest.
Tries to give it to Carden, and he just not on the same page.
Yep. Still struggling to score, Mountain Crest right now.
Yep. Kaiser Thurgood at the top, goes through the half circle. Bounce pass to the right elbow. The backdoor cut, no good, falling away. And that is a tough shot. Down and in by Cash Avery, who put it on the little dream shake on the near side baseline. 5:23 remaining, 8-point lead by the Bears.
It's one of those things where everything's fallen for the Bears right now.
Pugmire wanted to go right. Bears collapse in on it, and another telegraph pass, lucky to keep that one. Here's Dimitrikov fighting his way through, wrap around to the near side corner, and it's stolen away by the Bears. Avery in the right spot. Near side, Sorensen dribbles back out to the top. Near side again, and we'll get a foul on Noah Carden away from the basketball. Dimitrikov's going to come on out. Andrus will come in with 3 fouls.
With 3 fouls, yeah.
And you got to be extra careful now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
We've had 7 fouls called in 3 minutes' time.
Yep.
Avery, backdoor again, and a block at the top in the pinnacle. It will be Mustang basketball. Easton Pugmire met that at the very top of the arc.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And they're going to, Bear River wants to get a goaltending call, and they might have an argument for it, but
it was hard to see, but yeah, that's something that you hardly ever see at this level. You know, it doesn't happen or it isn't called.
Speaks to the height and the athleticism of Easton Pugmire.
Right.
Andrus. Carden at the top, driving in. Flowing away, ball stolen out and away.
And Coach Smith is furious.
Carden had nowhere to go with the basketball. They just collapse in on him, and we get a
He's going to give Smith a warning, but Smith is just fuming out there, and he, it did look like Carden got hit going up there, but
either way, Carden had to have a better game plan.
Yeah, he did.
He drove right into a triple team and then had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So a warning called on Coach Smith, who was pretty upset. Here we go, inbound coming up. And another foul before the ball can get inbounded. A hold. Who is this one on? Is it
it's
Mason
on
Smith? Ugh. Icky basketball.
It is so icky basketball right now. I'm at a loss for words.
Here's Avery. Gets the inbound. Up to the left side, Nelson. Quick transition for the Bears. Trying to look for something here as Mountain Crest trying to settle in defensively. They've given up quite a few points. Inlet pass inside the key. Avery floating away, and that one will be wide left, tipped around and grabbed on the rebound by the Mustangs.
Chance for the Mustangs to come cut this quite a bit.
Hesitation, back door, getting up and through. Smith tries to play free safety and smack it away, and just Mustangs can't buy a bucket right now.
No, they really cannot buy a bucket. No.
Here we go, timeout. Let's take it as well. Come back to you right after this on 107.7 KLZX. Bear River leads 32-24 over the Mustangs, who have not been able to get it going really since the end of the first quarter.
they've been really struggling, yeah.
We'll be right back.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Bear River as we get more action out on the floor. It's been a long third quarter, and that's because we've spent more time action with time stopped than anything. Here comes the Bears on the inbound from the far sideline. Dribbling with the right hand is Thurgood to Avery. Thurgood again near side, goes through some contact, and will go up into the body. Get a good bucket inside, and the Bears have been able to get that back door, one pass and then cut. And that's worked for Bear River. Here's a long three for Smith, and he hits the bottom of the bucket. Definitely needed here for the Mustangs as they've been trying to find some type of offense.
Been struggling to get some shots off.
Avery, right-hand dribble, harassed by Smith at the top of the arc, driving the baseline, guarded by Andrus, no good, and the offensive rebound for Cody Nelson, who missed his first shot, got his own rebound. Put it back and in. 2:48 left in the third. Andrus. Carden being denied. Great defense by Thurgood on the far side. Smith again to the near side elbow. Pugmire had his waiting too long. Will be a travel first on Avery. Good catch up by Pugmire.
Yeah. He's got such long legs. It's like 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah, two or three strides, and he's already there. The Mountain Crest offense, waiting on people, waiting.
Yeah.
You can tell Easton Pugmire waited forever for somebody to cut to the basket or to get the handoff, and Bear River's like, well, I'll just poke it out from behind.
Yeah.
I guess. Here's Pugmire on the handoff to Carden. Rises for three. Left. No good. Rebound by the Bears. That one's brought down by Beckham Reese. Corner three in transition. Airballed by Cutler Christensen. Carden. Secondary fast break. Low pass. Gathered up by Pugmire. His shot up and no good, but a foul.
Go get to the line for 2. Again, this has been such an ugly third quarter.
It's been bad. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
That shot that shot, I mean, really had no right to go in for Pugmire.
Right.
But he makes his first free throw. Gets it back to within 8. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Second shot up and all the way in and out. No good for Pugmire. Reese with the rebound. Crosses the timeline from left to right. He's going to drive to the hoop, and it's going to be stolen away by Carden right into his lap. Here's Carden. And Carden's
we're going to see our first technical of the night before long.
Lob into the back court. Bears will take it after Carden lost the basketball and it went out of bounds off of his knee. Nelson, free throw line extended left, inside. No good on the shot, tipped around and grabbed by Dimitrikov. Carden again, waits, gives it to Smith. Collapsed in on the angle, and they'll reset the offense again. Cross-court pass to Martinson. No hesitation three. Looked good. And a box out. Called on the foul. That will be Christensen, who ushered
Was it
Andrus out of bounds.
Yeah.
And that will be...
The board only says 7 fouls for both teams combined. I have a hard time believing that at this point.
The fouls are over in the left corner. We've got 9. Shot is up and good for Parker Andrus.
Okay, now I feel stupid.
Nah, well. Womp womp.
Timeout. Left. Fouls.
There you go.
Oh, in my defense, there's still only 9 fouls on both.
Only 9?
Only 9. That's what I'm saying.
36-29 is your scoreboard reading after Andrus hits this first free throw. Second shot, up and good for Parker Andrus, the senior. Pressure shown by the Mustangs as it goes through. Christensen back to the near side. Here's Jones, who stops, gives it up to the top. Dimitrikov closing out on Jones on the near side. Foul. Martinson away from the basketball. That will be Martinson's third.
It is rough out there tonight.
It is. 1:04 left in the third. 6-point difference.
Yeah,
anybody's game.
Only 6 points.
Tight. Kaiser Thurgood knocks his first free throw down and in. Kaiser had a fantastic game versus the Mustangs back in Hiram.
He did that first game, yeah, he really did.
And he was one of those closers in the fourth quarter that just kept it out of reach. That didn't allow Mountain Crest to come back. His free throw is no good. Did he make that basketball? Did he make that shot?
Yeah, he made that shot.
Oh, good. My eyes are tricking me.
Yeah.
I thought it went short, and then Smith just took it out of bounds, and I was like, oh.
Oh, don't do that.
We can't do that.
No.
That will be a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Come back right after this. It is the Bears up 38-30 over the Mustangs here on 107.7 KLZX.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening.
Back here into the action. 1:03 remaining in the third quarter. Feels like this It's been a tough one, back and forth between the Mustangs and the Bears. Each have had their moments. Right now the Bears currently lead by 8 as Mountain Crest will take it from their own back court. Surveying the defense is Mason Smith. A lot of backdoor action on the baseline from Andrus and Dimitrikov. Open looks, one more skip and a slow pass. Would have been an open look for Tayton Martinson as he drives inside the key, gives it back to Dimitrikov, one-on-one. Here's the baby hook that we love, and it will go down and in.
Yep.
Much better look.
Much better look.
Out of the timeout. 38-32, 35 seconds on the game clock. 5-second difference between shot and game. Carden harassing the Bear River ball handler on the far side. Thurgood jabs right, goes left, inside the key. Great take. Kason Thurgood. 13 seconds left now before the end of the quarter. Mountain Crest will go for the last shot. Carden splits the double team, spins in the lane, floats it up and down and in. Pirouetting, acrobatic, ballet move. 2 seconds now, a lob from long at half court will fall short, and we'll go into halftime with a 6-point difference between these teams. With the game being the way that it is, Mountain Crest looked a little bit better in that last sequence. But a lot to work on here for the Mustangs. What would you say here at this point?
So honestly, I think the biggest difference there in the third quarter was just the fact that both teams were really sloppy, but Bear River was getting the roll of the luck of the roll for the shots, and that's the biggest difference right now. 6 points is not huge. But you can't wait. You've got to come out and play your best ball now if you're Mountain Crest. So.
Mountain Crest currently being led by Noah Carden, who leads the way. He's definitely in double digits. We know that for certain.
We do.
On the opposite end of the floor, it's been a plethora of Bears, led by Tyden Jones and Kaiser Thurgood, along with Cash Avery. Those three have been really the catalyst for the Bears in this one. We get ready for the start of our fourth quarter coming up on senior night in Bear River. And we had a national anthem. I forgot to mention this, but the national anthem, we got like the traditional band, but then we got like the drums.
The drums are there too.
The drums, and then they were like, we featured the drums in such a spotlight way.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
It was. It was very cool.
There's not a lot of schools that really kind of do that rock band vibe.
Right.
But Bear River Pep Band did a great job, and they've been doing great bringing spirit here into the gym tonight. Mustangs work the offense. Here is Dimitrikov spinning away with the right hand again, and that one won't
doesn't
go.
Quite get it. That was close.
Rebound Bears. Near side, Andrus over pursues Sorensen, bounce pass, unselfish play. A good shot from Tyden Jones, excuse me. Unselfish basketball by the Bears. Great ball movement underneath. Mustangs waiting. Here's Andrus at the top of the arc, looks inside, goes back to Dimitrikov, missed his shot there from the last time. He's going to get double teamed, kick out. Now an open look for Martinson for three. No, off the short corner. Need Martinson to hit those threes really bad, especially when they're open. Contact there, ball missed off the front of the rim, and the Mustangs can't hold on to it with 4 players in the area. Goes right through the legs of Parker Andrus and out of bounds.
Yep. Right now, Mountain Crest just struggling to get a basket.
Yeah.
But everything's fallen again for the Bears. So
it's I don't know what it is, but it seems like every team that the Mustangs play get the friendly roll.
They do, yeah.
I don't know what that is all about, but it is great. Here's a far corner three, and that will go off the front of the rim, no good, and is rebounded by Cale Muir. Carden driving, keeping some balance. Good take to the rack as it is up and in. We get a whistle on the floor. And we have our referee pointing towards the bench of Mountain Crest. And I don't know if it was, what's it called?
No idea.
Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
A warning?
Delay of game. I think one of the Mountain Crest players threw it into
I didn't see who threw it. I saw it go, but I didn't see who did that, yeah.
I think that was a delay of game warning. Cash Avery to take it here, working against Noah Carden on beyond the perimeter near side. Back to the near side corner. He's going to take the three, and it will go wide. It will go high, Rebounded by Andrus. Chance for the Mustangs now. Carden goes in. Stonewall defense by Thurgood. Smith doing his part, loses the basketball, and it's stolen back away by the Bears. Good, base defense.
Yeah,
Mountain Crest getting over their toes and losing the basketball.
They are. I think they've been asked to go a little bit faster, and they do okay doing that, but they just need to get it under control.
One-on-one ISO by Cody Nelson gets past Cale Muir, and the layup goes down and in. 44-36. It's been hanging around that 8-point lead. Very similar to what the game was like in Hiram. Here's Cale Muir. His shot goes in and out. A quick whistle as the ball is rebounded by Parker Andrus. It will stay with the Mustangs. Tyden Jones with his 4th, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be 4th for Tyden Jones.
Sorensen's going to come in for Jones.
He's such a big presence for them.
He is.
Under there. He just does a good job physically.
Smith to Carden driving, and we get a miss on the first shot. Carden comes back and then ties up with a Bear River Bear. It will be a jump ball given back to Bear River. It was a good look, just no bucket.
It was just no bucket, yeah. You've got to finish, and that's the whole thing right there.
And Mountain Crest just hasn't been able to do that.
No.
Really, in this, since the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Crossover left for Thurgood, driving, and it will be a foul and one. Smith in the way, gets ran over, no base. Thurgood with a chance for a three-point play. Bears starting to pull away here with 5:33 in the 4th.
Yeah. Up by 10 with a chance to get a couple more.
Three-point play by Thurgood, down and in. Technical foul called, and Coach Smith, I believe, is just laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's been so frustrated tonight. And I can understand his frustration.
Free shots coming up for Kaiser Thurgood, and the ball rolls out. Something was said down the line. There was no temper tantrum, no nothing. It was just probably under the breath or something.
Well, it's funny because over the years that I've done this, when he gets a technical, from the back, it doesn't even look like he said anything. So I don't know what he says.
One of those things where he's saying it low and slow enough with a calm enough demeanor.
Enunciating where he needs to.
That technical comes at a pretty poor point, too, because it effectively gives the Bears
12.
3 possessions.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The free throws came in. They make their free throws. They get the technical, take the shots, and then they get the ball back.
Too.
All right. 12-point lead for the Bears. Mountain Crest had 18 points in the first, and they've only been able to conjure up
18 points
since then.
Yep.
The rest of the 3 quarters that they had. Set up offense, a long 3 for Avery, and he holds the pose and nails it, and that could be a big dagger for the Bears.
That's gonna be a big one. Mountain Crest's got to answer back quickly.
They want a chance here. They've got to score and score quick. Andrus on the elbow, gives it back to Smith. He's going to take the 3 to answer, and his shot is down and in. Definitely.
Yeah, good shot.
Couldn't afford to miss it.
Nope.
Brings it back down to 12, under 5. 51-39 in favor of the Bears on senior night. Fake the handoff at the top of the arc, give it far to the wide to Avery. He's going to drive in, and it will be rejected by Easton Pugmire, who sends it into Salt Lake County.
Yeah.
Go bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
4:45 with 51-39, your reading on our scoreboard. Here's Thurgood wide left. It'll be rebounded offensively by the Bears. Step in 3 again, and a couple different looks. And another offensive rebound. And we get a call on the floor.
And over the back.
Over the
24.
back.
Yep.
Tough break for the Bears. They had 3 or 4 chances at that one. All of them really good three-point shots.
And now is the time Mountain Crest has got to come down, score.
Sorensen comes out of the game with 4 fouls. So both him and Jones, the two big men, on the floor with 4, with only 4:33 left. Smith to Carden, far side. Mountain Crest, back door for Pugmire as he sneaks past. And a timeout called by the Mustangs. Brings it to within 10 with 4:22 remaining. Need a couple more stops. What you can't do is give up those offensive rebounds.
No, you can't.
You cannot afford it.
And you've just got to play tough D and make sure you hit your shots.
60-second timeout. We'll take the break. Come back here on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Back here in Bear River, a 10-point lead by the Bears. Mountain Crest has been able to go on a little bit of a run, 5-0, to cut it here to the point that we're at with 4:22 remaining.
Yeah.
Mountain Crest is going to put on some defensive pressure. With fouls to give, Thurgood comes back to the basketball and will dribble out as Mountain Crest sloughs back off into a 2-3 look. No, they're going to stay in man defense. Inside, driving, late decision, up and through, and a foul by Cale Muir as he grabbed an arm.
Yep, got a hold of his arm.
Going up and through, Cody Nelson. Coach Reggie Shaw trying to tell his kids, hey, let's spread it out, pass the ball. We are going to try and kill some time here.
Yep.
4:06. Avery coming back to the basketball out on the far side. Forced left by Smith. He's going to step into the 3-bomb and miss it off the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Bears. Can't give up that. Avery again, and he's not going to miss the second one.
Cannot give them second shots.
Andrus driving, gets up and through, misses the layup, and he will get... There will be a flopping call against Bear River, I think.
Okay. That was a long time ago.
It was.
That was a late whistle. Oh, what? They go flopping on Andrus. I can't believe that.
Parker Andrus.
I cannot believe that. That's crazy.
I don't quite understand it either. They're going to call the flop on Parker Andrus, and they're going to give the ball back to Bear River. 3:35 remaining. Up at the top, driving in, the Bears with an open look and another chase down block. Doesn't matter. Goes into the arms of Kaiser Thurgood. He flows back up and through the basket. Tracks that block shot right back into his arms. Carden will be fouled, I believe, before the shot as he goes his way inside.
Mountain Crest really, I mean, if they want to get back into this, they've got to hit everything from now on, so.
There is zero room for error now.
No, yeah.
Every possession has to be successful, and you have to get stops on the other end.
And I think the ref is trying to explain to Smith, wants an explanation, which I understand. He wasn't, anyway, it's
kind of holding up the game.
Aggies play tomorrow at home versus New Mexico, which will be a really good game because New Mexico is one of those teams that's really good.
Yep. Cale Muir, open look. And a foul at the elbow as he tried to step through the double team. 2 shots coming up for Kale.
Yeah. Again, and Mountain Crest got to take advantage of scoring with the clock off when they can.
I really want to go to that Aggie game.
That would be a fun
That's
Aggie
a number
game.
2 and number 1 matchup in the Mountain West.
Maybe one of my neighbors who have tickets is not going to go.
You can't beg over the radio.
I'm just saying sometimes they're like, I can't go.
Stop manifesting that.
Please remember my name when that comes up.
Mirror's free throw is good as it grazes the back of the iron and in. 14-point difference in this basketball game, and
if I get 2, I'll take you. How's that?
Oh, thanks. You're benevolent and kind. 2 for 2 at the free throw line for Kale Muir. Short pass grabbed by Bridger Adams, who struts his way across the media table, bounces it up to the top for Jones, in with 4 fouls. Thurgood finds Jones again, collapsed in on, out to the far side. Reese in the far corner. Lots of passing by the Bears, and that's the point of all of this. Loading up and launching long, no good, and a rebound by Kale Muir. Gonna go to the bucket, and he will be he'll miss the shot. Rebounded by the Bears. Far side corner. Bear River looking towards the sideline. Mountain Crest just sitting back. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 13-point difference in this ball game as we tick farther and farther down. Thurgood fouled towards the rim, and the bailout in this game, I believe, is all but wrapped up here.
I think it is, yep.
Too many misses in the fourth quarter on the other end. Obviously, that wasn't the deciding factor, but once we got to a point of no return, wasn't there for the Mustangs, and then fouling late in the shot clock is just the nail in the coffin here. Thurgood up and good, and he's had a fantastic night tonight. He's all the way up, I believe, above 15. I wish we had our points totals here. We try our very best.
I did try my very best, and I lost it in the third.
Lost it.
It's gone. I don't know where my...
Full timeout. Bear River leads 57-43 over the Mustangs. We'll come back right after this on 107.7 KLZX.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell's State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on Cache Valley Daily.
Welcome back here to Bear River. Final moments here in this game as Bear River's trying to put a nice little bow on this to win their second matchup versus the Mustangs. A game where we saw a glimpse of potential.
We did,
for Mountain Crest in the first quarter.
Yep, and they've just struggled ever since.
Now we get the free throws by Thurgood. Shot is up and good. Substitution as out comes Thurgood. In comes his replacement, Cody Nilsson. Smith and Andrus will take it out of the backcourt with Pugmire and Muir, as well as Carden out on the floor. Wrap around, good three,
Good
shot at the top by Carden, who continues to impress every game.
Every game, yeah, he really does.
Every game, something new comes up where you're like, I didn't know that Noah could do that.
Yeah.
Inside, collapsing in on Jones. Kick out to Sorensen, driving inside the key. Another kick out and drive. And Mountain Crest succeeding anything that they would want, and it will bounce off of the toe of Jones and out of bounds on his drive-in.
We have a substitution for both Bear River and Mountain Crest.
Oh my gosh. Have I been calling Brands Muir this entire game? Cale Muir now comes in, and I believe that Brands was the one that was with us all night long, and I have to apologize.
Yeah.
That is my bad, everybody. Here's Muir for three. That one short, tipped out and grabbed by Noah Carden. All sorts of ping pong action, and Andrus committing a little bit too long towards it, and he'll get called for his fourth. I do have to apologize. I've been calling Brands the wrong name all night
Brands
long.
too. That's my bad too.
I saw the 5, and I thought that it was Cale Muir.
Yeah, because Muir usually is the number 5. Somehow they must have switched numbers.
Well, I don't know if they did. I was just seeing 5, and I thought it was Muir. It was just Brands. We've had so many different substitutions all night, or throughout the season. Bear River with another miss and another offensive rebound. 1 minute remaining. Ball thrown away and out of bounds.
And they're going to get a hockey switch out there.
Yeah, they are. All new for Bear River. I'll tell you who's on the floor coming up after this timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take it. Be right back here on 107.7 KLZX.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Back into the action here with 1 minute remaining in the ball game. 58-46 lead by Bear River. Smith goes in and he'll be fouled. And I, again, have to apologize.
We are really sorry
to Brands and his family, because I just thought that it was Cale Muir this entire time.
Yep. So our apologies again, and I know his family listens too.
Yeah,
so we really have to.
We're gonna really have to lay it on here. Here's Mason Smith.
I'll give you Cody's number.
Don't. Shut up.
Live on air.
Don't dox me on air. That would be awful. Mason Smith makes his first free throw. Cuts it to 11. Second shot, up and out. No good. Parker Andrus gets the rebound, goes up and through. And that will cut it to single digits with 50 seconds remaining. Quick toss to the far side, now back to the near as we get a different lineup and group from Bear River out on the floor. This is number 4, Cutler Christensen.
I believe this is their Bear River's JV team.
Lob to the left, no good. Smith lobs it long, and it will be to Pugmire, who goes up and through, misses the layup.
That kind of puts an exclamation point on the evening.
Yeah, just one of those tough nights where bunnies didn't fall.
Things just didn't fall.
Everything just felt really tough to get through. Anything that you just worked so hard.
Yeah.
Near side to the corner as Bear River tries to dribble out the rest of the clock. Cutler holds it away from Carden as the Bears get the 58-49 victory. Tough one here for the Mustangs. They thought that they were going to be able to run away with it in the first quarter. It was not so. The Bears get the sweep on the season over the Mustangs, and that will solidify Mountain Crest right down in that 6th spot.
Yeah.
There was a chance for some movement here, especially with Westfield taking Skyview to overtime out in Taylor.
Yep.
We'll get you an update. And we'll get ready for more action coming up later on next week as the Mustangs will come back. We'll get a game against Skyview and against Ridgeline. We'll talk more about it here in the postgame show right after this.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Bear River. Your final score, Bear River 58, Mountain Crest 49. A dominant victory here. The Bears get the win and the clean sweep over the Mustangs on the year. Mountain Crest continues to lick its wounds and try and find consistency that just never was this entire season. They'll have a chance to play spoiler.
Yep.
Really against some top region opponents in Skyview and Ridgeline later on next week.
Yep.
But really, what did you see, Coach? That both one thing that you really liked and one thing that you kind of felt like was the reason why the Bears were able to come back into this one after the first quarter.
You know, it basically, they had that section again in the second and third quarter. It's right around about one quarter where they fall behind and then they just can't quite scrap their way back in. So, you know, I did like, especially in the first quarter, their movement with the ball inside, the way they were flowing, they were playing loose. I think that was some great basketball in that first quarter.
As for the Bear River Bears, they'll continue on. They have a game against Ridgeline and then Logan.
No, Logan tomorrow and then Ridgeline next week.
Yep. Logan tomorrow and then Ridgeline next week. So we'll kind of go ahead and wrap it up and talk a little bit about our player of the game. Brought to you by our friends at Castelite, Tile and Brick Needs. Go ahead and call Castelite here in Cache Valley. They'll be sure to hook you up. We're going to give it to Noah Carden tonight for a myriad of reasons, one of which being that Noah had some wow plays that we can't seem to get out of our mind. And two, he was probably the more consistent one on the floor for the Mustangs, and really just impressive work from him, not just in this game tonight, but for the season. We've talked about it quite a bit. It's been fun to see his growth.
Yeah, oh my
throughout the year.
Yeah, he far and away has taken over, and good for Mountain Crest. Him and Pugmire are just sophomores, so they'll be able to see a couple more years of them too. Get them some good, solid people around them, and they're going to have a good run.
All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here from Bear River. Again, the final score, Bear River wins by 9, 58-49 over the Mountain Crest Mustangs here at home. We'll have more action next week in Hiram.
At home.
At home with Ridgeline and Skyview coming to town. Fun rivalry games coming up. Those are big ones.
They are.
For the Mustangs. Until then, on behalf of all of us at CacheValleyDaily.com, I am Cody Olson, joined here by Coach Olson to my left and Annie Olson running the audio-visual technicalities tonight. She was fantastic. We thank her for her time, and we say thank you to you, the listenership. Don't hold a grudge against me.
Yeah. Brand's family will forgive you.
Brand's family, I hope so.
They're nice people.
That's good. That's good. And we say thank you so much, and as always, go Mustangs.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.